Hello friends, I am RM Garud working as Assistant Professor in Cherry Institute of Technology, College of Engineering. Today we are going to see the building bylaws. This is module number 4. So what is building bylaws? The rules and regulations framed by town planning authorities covering the requirement of building, ensuring safety of public through open spaces, minimum size of rooms and height and area limitation are known as building bylaws. Rules and regulations which largely regulate the building activity should be formulated to get disciplined growth of building and the better planned development of town and cities. So in this slide we are going to see principles underlying bylaws. First principle is classifying the building with unit as a family and mentioning the requirement. Second is classifying rooms according to size or use and then specifying minimum standard of each room with respect to size, height, floor area, ventilation and light. Then specify height of compound wall and location of gate in walls. Next, controlling projection in marginal spaces. Next, insisting on suitable FSI or FAR. Next, specify suitable arrangement with respect to drainage and water supply. Next, specify setbacks, light plan and margin. Next, specify minimum size of plot, their dimension and figure. This slide shows the objective of building bylaws. The building bylaws provide pre-planning of building activity. It also ensure or allow orderly growth and prevent hazard development. Provision of bylaws usually afford safety against fire, noise, health hazard and structural failure. Building bylaws provide proper utilization of space to achieve maximum efficiency in planning. Bylaws provide health, safety and comfort to the people who live in building. Due to bylaws, each building will have proper approaches, light, air and ventilation. In this slide we are going to see what is the scope of building bylaws as per National Building Code SP7. So as per SP7, aspect of different type of building in building bylaws considers building frontage line, minimum plot area, built up area of building, height of building, then provision of safety, water supply, drainage, proper light and ventilation. Also requirement of off-street parking space and size of structural element. Hello friends, I am RM Garud working as Assistant Professor in Cherry Institute of Technology, College of Engineering. Today we are going to see the building bylaws. This is module number 4. As per the building bylaws, there are different type of areas. First is built up area, second is plinth area, third is floor area, fourth is carpet area and fifth is super built up area. So in this slide we are going to see what is the built up area. The area covered by the building immediately above the plinth level. It is also known as covered area. Following rooms or following details which are included in the built up area, they are basement, building structure, ramps, swimming pools, reservoir, chimney, water purification plants. These are the structures whose built up area is considered. Whereas steps, ota, kundi, soak pit, fountain, manhole, water tank, these details, whatever the area, it is not covered in the built-up. They are excluded from the built-up area. In this slide, we are going to see the plinth area. It is the area, covered area, measured at floor level of basement or any story. So generally, following areas are considered or included in the plinth area. They are area of walls at floor level, excluding plinth offset, external area of projecting cladding, cover of stair, barsati, machine room, and porch without cantilever. Whereas following areas are not covered in the plinth area. They are additional floor to accommodate seats in theatre, assembly hall or auditorium. Then balconies are not covered in the plinth area. Curvature provided to improve appearance is not covered in the plinth area. Then platform without cover, terrace above floor are not included in the plinth area. Domes, tower at terrace, spiral staircase is not covered in the plinth area. This slide refers the three figures showing carpet area, built up area and super built up area. So carpet area is the area in between the two walls, whereas the built up area includes wall area plus carpet area, whereas super built up area is built up area plus common area equal to super built up area. So here in the super built up area that is area of carpet plus area of wall is considered, plus additional common facilities such as lift, staircase, corridors are considered, and accordingly depending upon the number of floors the area is distributed to individual floors and that area is counted towards super built up area. This slide refers to carpet area. It is the net usable area within building, means the net area within a unit of building excluding walls or columns, service areas such as washrooms, kitchen and pantry, semi-open spaces such as veranda or balcony, and corridors or passage. In the figure or in the plan, the carpet area is shown. The next is floor area. It is usable area on each floor. It includes porch area, each flat area in single floor for apartment, staircase, corridors, door swing place. This slide refers to setback distances. So it is going to provide better condition of air, light and ventilation. Setback distance at corner improve visibility and safety from traffic. Setback distance provide space for parking. It is going to protect the building from street nuisance like noise. Setback distance reduce the danger of fire from neighbor house. Setback distance provide privacy in buildings. In the given plan, the front marginal distances, side marginal distances and rear marginal distances are shown, and also the building is also shown. Depend upon the width of road. If the width of road is 12 meter, permissible setback is 1.5 meter. If the width of road is greater than 12 meter, then the permissible setback is 2 meter. And if the road width is less than 3 meter and length less than 30 meter, no setbacks are provided. This slide refers to building and control line. These are two very important lines while constructing the building. The building and control line need to be seen. The building line is the line up to which the plinth of building adjoining a street or road or on future street may lawfully extend is known as building line. Buildings such as cinema, factories, commercial center which attract large number of vehicles should be set back distance apart from the building line. The line up to which such building can be constructed is known as control line. This slide refers to the different terms in the building construction. One is road width, where no structure is allowed. Second is building line, It is a line up to which the plinth of a building will be lawfully extended. If it is extended, then the part of the building will be treated as unauthorized construction. Then the control line, in order to provide the parking space for the vehicles which are coming to the premises, in order to accommodate the parking space on both sides, whatever the extra space is considered additional to building line, that is called control line. This slide refers to floor space index. It is denoted by FSI. FSI is the ratio of total covered area of all floors divided by plot area. So depending upon the zone, permissible FSIs are given by the authority. For example, if there is a residential scheme area zone, then the permissible FSI is 1, and at that case the maximum ground floor should be 0.4. Then in case of zone 2, that is residential city area, the permissible FSI may be 4. In that particular case, the width of road should be more than 12 meter. Then the third zone is residential city area. In that particular case, the permissible FSI may be 3, but the width of road shall not be less than 12 meter. Then if it is an industrial zone, then the permissible FSI may be 1.5. So in that particular case, ground floor is 1. Commercial scheme area, the permissible FSI is 1.33. In that particular case, the maximum allowed ground floor should be 0.4. Then building bylaws for residential area. It includes size of plot, area limitation, margin, height of building, plinth height, minimum area of rooms, basement, compound wall, projection margin, parapet wall, mezzanine floor and staircase. In this slide we are going to see the different rooms with minimum area and minimum size of side and height and other requirements. If you consider the habitable room such as bedroom, living room and study room, the minimum area should be 9.5 meters square. But the minimum size of side shall be 2.4 meter, whereas the height shall not be less than 2.75 meter from surface of floor to lowest point of ceiling, and other requirements are as per need. Then the second room is kitchen. So the minimum area of kitchen should be 5 meters square, with the minimum size of side shall be 1.8 meter, whereas the height shall not be less than 2.75 meter, and other requirements are as per need. Then the next is bathroom and water closet. The minimum area of bathroom and water closet shall be 1.8 meters square. If bath and water closet are combined, its floor area shall not be less than 2.8 meters square with minimum width of 1.2 meter. With height shall not be less than 2.1 meter, and other requirements are as per need. Then we will consider the storeroom. The storeroom should have the minimum area of 3 meters square, with height shall not be less than 2.2 meter. Then the next room is garage. Garage shall not be less than 12.5 meters square, with minimum size of side shall be 3 by 6 meter, and the height shall not be less than 2.4 meter. Then the next is staircase. The minimum width of stair is 0.9 meter, with a clear headroom of 2.2 meter shall be provided, whereas minimum width of tread without nosing shall be 250 mm, and the height of riser shall be 190 mm for residential building. This slide shows the building requirement for the unit having room, shop, office. The minimum floor area shall be 9 meters square, with minimum size of width with minimum width of 2.4 meter. Secondly, if the kitchen is going to be provided, the minimum kitchen area shall be 3.8 meters square, with minimum width of kitchen shall be 1.8 meter. For storeroom, the minimum floor area shall be 3.6 meters square, whereas minimum side of storeroom shall be 1.8 meter. For puja room, pump room, cold room and dressing room, minimum floor area shall be 1.35 meter with 0.9 meter as one of the side or width. Then for garage, the minimum floor area shall be 12 meter square with minimum dimension of 2.7 by 2 meter. For WC and bath, minimum floor area of 0.81 with width of 0.9 meter. For study room, the minimum floor area of 3.6 meters square shall be provided with minimum width of 1.8 meter. For stall, the minimum floor area of 9 meters square with minimum width shall not be less than 1.8 meter. For toilet, the minimum floor area of 1.75 meters square shall be provided with minimum width of 1 meter. It refers to planning of residential buildings. This slide refers to plan of row bungalows with common wall at the center with front and rear margin which are shown. This slide refers to planning of residential building, that is apartment, in which the various flats are shown. This slide refers to planning of residential building, that is twin bungalows, showing ground floor and first floor. This is the perspective view of a building which is shown in the previous slide, that is of twin bungalow. This slide shows the objective of building bylaws. The building bylaws provide pre-planning of building activity. It also ensure or allow orderly growth and prevent absurd development. Provision of bylaws usually afford safety against fire, noise, health hazard and structural failure. Building bylaws provide proper utilization of space to achieve maximum efficiency in planning. Bylaws provide health, safety and comfort to the people who live in building. Due to bylaws, each building will have proper approaches, light, air and ventilation. This slide explains the different appendices which are required from plan sanction to the building completion. They are: Appendix D is given for form for sanction of building permit and commencement certificate. Then Appendix E is required for getting the refusal of building permit and commencement certificate. Appendix D is related to form for notice commencement of work. Appendix G, it is notice for work completion up to plinth level. Then Appendix H, it is a form for approval of work up to plinth level. Then Appendix J, it is a form for completion certificate. And Appendix K, it is a form for occupancy certificate. These are the different appendixes which are to be submitted to the authority at different intervals of time. So in this slide we are going to see the significance of commencement. It involves the following stages, that is design, then pre-construction, then procurement of material, construction and building, commissioning, owner occupancy, project closeout. As per the building bylaws, there are different type of areas. First is built-up area, second is plinth area, third is floor area, fourth is carpet area, and fifth is super built-up area. Hello friends, in this lecture we have seen the various building bylaws while preparing the building plan and getting the approval from the local authority. Thank you for your kind attention.